Namaste everyone. Welcome to second lecture of circle. This is Rajesh. In this lecture we are going to solve exercise 10.2. Let us see the first problem of exercise 10.2. First question is from point Q. The length of tangent to the circle is 24 centimeter and the distance of Q from the center is 25 centimeter. The radius of circle is, so you can see in the diagram we have given the tangent length QP which is 24 centimeter and we have given distance of point Q from O which is 25 centimeter. Now we know that radius is perpendicular to tangent, that is angle OPQ will be 90 degree. So here we will apply Pythagoras theorem and we will find the value of OP, that is radius. So let us see how we write the solution. First we write given O is center of circle, length of tangent PQ is equals to 24 centimeter and OQ is 25 centimeter. Now we have to find radius OP. In solution we will consider triangle OPQ. In triangle OPQ, angle OPQ is 90 degree as radius is perpendicular to tangent. Then by Pythagoras theorem, we will say that OP square plus PQ square is equals to OQ square. We will simplify this equation and get the value of OP as 7. And hence we will say that option A is a correct option. Now let us see second question. Again, here we have given choices. If TP and TQ are two tangents, you can see in the diagram TP and TQ are tangents to the circle with center O, so that angle POQ is 110 degree, then angle PTQ is equals to. Now again you can see the diagram. First angle TPO is 90 degree and angle TQO is 90 degree. So in this quadrilateral TPOQ we have three angles known and we have to find one angle which is PTQ. We know that sum of all angles of quadrilateral is 360 degree. So by using that property we can find angle PTQ, right? Okay. So let us again see the solution. We have written given to find, and in solution first we write angle TPO 90 degree, angle TQO 90 degree. We will mention the reason, that is tangent is perpendicular to radius. Angle POQ is 110 degree given. Now in quadrilateral TPOQ we add all the angles and equate it with 360. That gives on simplification angle PTQ as 70 degree. So I will say that option B is correct option. Now let us move to third question. If tangent PA and PB from point P to the circle with center O are inclined to at an angle of 80 degree, then find angle POA. So see in the diagram angle POA, this angle we have to find. So for that we take triangle POA. Now in triangle POA we know angle A, but we don't know this angle APO. But we can find angle APO as this whole angle is given 80 degree. Now in last lecture in theorem we have already proved that this triangle APO and BPO, these two triangles are congruent. So by that we get angle APO is congruent to angle BPO and each angle will be 40 degree. So once I know the angle APO, I can easily find angle POA. Now here this angle is 40 degree, this is 90 degree. So out of 180 we remove 90, remaining is 90. So sum of this angle and this angle will be 90. This is 40, so this angle AOP will be 50 degree. So easily I can say that angle POA is 50 degree. Now let us see how we write the solution. First we write given, that is PA and PB are tangent lengths and angle APB is 80 degree. Then we have to find angle POA. Here we do a small construction that we will join OP, OA and OB. Now we take triangle POA and triangle POB. We prove them congruent. So for that, angle PAO is equals to angle PBO. Each is 90 degree as tangent is perpendicular to radius. OP is equals to OP. This is common tangent. And OA is equals to OB. They are the radii of same circle. So therefore, triangle POA is congruent to triangle POB by RHS. Now, angle APO is congruent to angle BPO, or angle APO is equals to angle BPO, as they are corresponding parts of congruent triangle. So as their addition is 80 degree, so we will say that angle APO is equals to angle BPO is half of the 80 degree, which is 40 degree. Now we take triangle APO. In triangle APO, the sum of all three angles is 180 degree. Again we put the values and get the angle of POA as 180 minus 130 is equals to 50 degree. And hence option A is the correct option. Now let us see the fourth question. Here we have to prove that the tangent drawn at the end of diameter of the circle are parallel. So you can see in the diagram that we have given a circle with center O and diameter AB, and PQ and RS, these are the two tangents at point A and B. We have to prove here that this PQ is parallel to RS. Now whenever we have to prove two lines parallel, then in that case we either use alternate angle theorem or interior angle theorem or corresponding angle theorem. We have already seen in our previous standards what are these theorems, right? When two lines are parallel, then their alternate angles are congruent. So by converse we can say that if alternate angles are congruent, then lines are parallel. Similarly, we have theorem for corresponding angle and interior angle. For interior angle, the sum of interior angle is 180 degree. That is, interior angles are supplementary. Then we say that the lines are parallel. Now here we use alternate angle theorem. So in proof, we will say that since PQ is a tangent at point A, so angle PAO is 90 degree. Similarly, we can say that angle SBO is also 90 degree. Now, if we take line PQ and RS and transversal AB, then angle PAO is equals to angle SBO is equals to 90 degree. So I will say that PQ is parallel to RS by converse of alternate angle theorem, right? So alternate angles we are getting congruent, equal. Therefore, we will say that line PQ and RS, they are parallel to each other. Fifth problem is prove that the perpendicular at the point of contact to the tangent to a circle passes through the center. So here in this case we have to prove that if I draw a perpendicular at point P, AB is tangent. If I draw a perpendicular, then this perpendicular will pass through this center O, right? This we have to prove. Now in such kind of proofs, we take a contradiction statement that we will say that this PO is not perpendicular, and hence we draw some other perpendicular, and finally we show that after drawing some other perpendicular, we are getting some statement which are not correct, and hence our assumption is wrong, right? So this is also we have seen in first chapter, real number. So let us start. Given is a circle with center O and AB as tangent touching circle at point P. We have to prove that perpendicular to AB at point P passes through O. So in proof, we will consider that let the perpendicular to AB does not pass through point O. So we draw PX perpendicular to AB, and hence angle XPP will become 90 degree. Also we know that OP is perpendicular to PB as tangent is perpendicular to radius. So from equation 1 and 2, what we can say that angle XPB is equals to angle OPB. But if you see the diagram, angle XPB is less than angle OPB, right? So equation 3 and equation 4, they are contradicting each other. Now this contradiction arises because of our wrong assumption. So we change our assumption and we say that perpendicular to AB at point P passes through O, right? So we have first said that कि OP is not perpendicular, then by considering this we come to a solution which is not correct, and hence we say that our assumption is wrong, and hence OP is perpendicular to AB, right? Okay, we stop here and we say rest of the problems in our next lecture. Thank you.